Hey guys, before the video starts, I would like to let you know that my two amazing 98.8 studs are up for sale on the stud market for 50% off for 48 hours. So they're currently for 1.5 million, but they're gonna go for 3 million. And this horse is ranged for 98.9, which is an amazing score for a quarter horse. And the second one that is up for sale, 50% off, is Searching for Red, again 98.8 quarter horse, amazing producer of 98s. Alright, let's get into the video. Hey everyone, it's me Denis. So I have not recorded a horse reality video in a pretty long time. I think it's been like, what, 2 months now? Anyway, I thought I would record one today and keep you guys updated as to where I'm at with my projects, with my ranch. I've made a lot of progress since my last video of horse reality. So I've updated my page, my profile, I did all the artwork, and I do take commissions, so if you guys are interested, then please message me on horse reality. It's a little challenging to record videos of a 2D game, so if you don't see many horse reality videos, just know that that is why. So I'm only focusing on quarter horses right now. I know I used to do Arabians, I don't even remember what I used to do. But anyway, I just do quarter horses right now. Mainly confirmation, just confirmation really. I'm trying to get a 99 quarter horse. I have a 98.81, which is ranged for 98.9, which is actually crazy. And my second goal is to get a 98 Americano mare. These are all my horses. These are all the ones that I have for sale. If you guys are interested, just let me know. Oh, why is this one not set up for sale? Well, that's weird. Let me just do like 75, I guess. I'm not even, and then 50 is a whatever. All right, let's go back to my horses. I have some more horses for sale that are not weaned off yet, and I do have these two Andalusians that I keep just for sentimental reasons. So I've got all these amazing quarter horses, which by the way I need to train them because they have 100 energy. But anyway, these are my quarters, and I have my Rubicano quarter horses, which by the way, I got so many 97s in my last batch of foals, like it's actually amazing. And they're all fillies, and that's what I care about. Like mainly just fillies and mares, that's what I pretty much all care about. And then I can show you my foal calendar. So I have all these mares covered by Not My First Rodeo, which is one of my newest studs, which I got from LA Performance Horses, and I'm really grateful to her for that. This boy is absolutely amazing. It makes me so happy to know that I have a 98.8 stud, which this one again is ranged for 98.9, which only gets me closer to reaching my goal of reaching a of having a 99 confirmation score quarter horse. By the way, a lot of you guys have asked me, how do you know your horse's range or score? So what you basically do, and I'm actually going to enter some of my horses in a confirmation show to show you guys how you can range your horses or figure out what the range is actually, or what they go for. So what you want to do is you want to enter your horses in a bunch of confirmation scores, maybe like up to 15 or 20 to really figure out the range. Sometimes you can figure out sooner, sometimes later. So look, let's take this horse for example, right? It's got 90.931 score, right? But this is not the lowest it's ever hit, because as we can see, I have entered it before and it actually reached 90.346, which is a lower score than 90.931. Now there's a mathematical calculation to figure out the range. So what we know is that the range is between the lowest score plus 6.928. Let me simplify this. Let's say the horse got a score of 90, right? 90.000. We're going to add 6.928, which gives us the number of 96.928, right? That is the highest score it can reach, because a horse doesn't range more than 6.928. So if we get a score of 90, then we can add this number on top, and we know this is most it would ever hit. So that's how you know, that's how you figure out the range of a horse. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, then please let me know. I'm gonna make another video explaining this. Now, where do we have this number of 6.928? There's been a ton of research done, and there's just some exceptions when a horse can reach and can go higher than that, but it's like 1 in a million cases. So it's a pretty legitimate number. All right, let me add them in the Quarter Horse Society confirmation show. Let me refresh the page because we're still waiting for the awards. All right, let's enter the little rodents in the confirmation show. I'm hoping I'm gonna get like a really low score for a horse. Like, I hope one of my horses is gonna hit a lower score than it ever has before, so I can show you an actual, like, I can show you how I actually like arrange the horses and add the 6.928 formula. But anyway, so as we can see, I just compare the scores that I get with their highest, right? And if I need to update the scores, then I will. So all these foals, right, they did not hit a lower score than the current lowest score they have. So there's no need for me to update their tags, their names. Look, what I can do though is I can try and range this one horse here, which I never ranged because I know it's a bad horse for confirmation. It's got really bad scores. I only keep it because it's stunning and it's also a gift and I love it. It reminds me of my Star Stable horse mascot. But anyway, the old one. What I would normally do right now is I would update the tagline, put the score it's got in here, and then I would keep entering the horse. And if, let's say, next show it gets a score of 90, I would just update it and add 90. Now, there's also a way to predict the range, which I just talked about. You take the number, so again, you take the confirmation score number, and then you add 6.928. This is most this horse can reach. This is the highest it could ever reach. How do we know that? Because the horse hit the score, and it can only go up by 6 numbers, 0.928. Now, it is possible for a horse to reach even a lower score, let's say 94. We add the same formula and we realize, oh, this horse is actually worse than I thought, and this is most it can reach actually. It's just 98.6. But yeah, I didn't intend this video to turn into a tutorial video, but I've gotten so many questions under my last video, like, Dennis, how do you tell what score your horse has and all that? And I just figured, you know what? Since we're at it, I might as well just do it right now. Now, I do train my horses, but only because I care about my rank, which goes up, like my XP. It goes up once you train your horses, but I don't have to train my horses because I don't really care for the competitions. Because you can do competitions in this game, you can do confirmation scores or shows, which is what I do. Or you can focus on just different horse codes. There's kind of like 3 different paths you can take. Or you can make a combination of those. You can breed for horses with high confirmation score, but also with a high GP, which is what really helps you win the competitions. Oh, nice. That's what I like to see. So this is one of my best mares. Actually, do you guys want to see my best mares? Of course you do. So this is one of my best mares, Risking Woe. She's gotten me such good babies. Like, if we look at the offspring, they're all 98s, which is amazing. And then I have one more mare, which has the exact same score, Struck by Lightning. Isn't that crazy? These are both of my best mares, 98.528. And then I also have Bakov, which is 98.5, really good horse. But really just, I'm really struggling. All right, I want to get a 99 quarter horse and like a 98.8 mare. That's like the dream. That is the dream, if you know what I mean. It's kind of fun how with this game, like, you kind of have to, I mean, it's fun, but also it's kind of like a sword with 2 edges. On one hand, it's fun that you get to dictate whatever you want to do in this game. You get to choose your path, you get to kind of like create your own gameplay because you choose your goals, you choose pretty much everything and the path you want to take. But it can get really frustrating because if you don't entertain yourself in the game, it can get really boring and frustrating. And there's a lot of waiting in this game. There's a lot of that. But sometimes it's nice that it's like a more laid back kind of game. And I know many people that use this game as a timer. Like, they train their horses like I'm doing now. And then as they wait for the horse to regenerate the health, or the energy, I mean, they do things like, oh, I'm gonna, study from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And then I get to train my horse. Kind of like you reward yourself, or you give yourself something to do in the meantime, which is what I like about this game, that like you don't have to be constantly playing the game. There's a lot of waiting, so you can really get things done in the meantime. You don't have to have your eyes like glued to the screen 24/7 to play this game. You can actually get things done as you're playing the game. You know what I mean? Which is pretty cool, especially if you have a life. And if you have school, if you have work to get done. And by the way, if you're wondering why am I using 100 energy to do the basic training that only requires 75 energies, because I want the XP. I want most XP, so that's why I do that. Alright, let's enter the horses again in the confirmation score. Show. I keep calling it confirmation score. Alright, nothing to see here, I guess. By the way, I've gotten so many good horses, especially like Herbicana foals from my last batch. Like, I have so many 97 fillies, which is amazing. Like, I know the market is crazy at the moment, but if I'm not mistaken, like, these horses go for millions. I remember when I first got into breeding Arabiano quarter horses, I could not find 97s on the market, only 96s. So I think this is the only Arabiano that I got off the market. Did I, or did I breed it? No, yeah, I got this off the market. But it's really hard to find 97s on the market. And now I have a bunch of them because I bred like crazy. So that's exciting. But everything you see are for sale. Like if you guys are interested in any of these, just keep an eye open on my profile because all of these horses, once they're weaned off, they're gonna be for sale. If there's anything specific you want to see me do in this game or show in this game, then please let me know in the comments. It is really challenging to record videos of a 2D game. There's not much to do other than just click buttons and talk about what I'm doing. And again, there's so much waiting in this game that it's pretty difficult to record videos of. Maybe I can record a video of checking out all my foals, but even then, like, you don't know if they're good or not because I have to first enter them in confirmation shows and then see if they're any good. And by the way, I have a lot of horses for sale, so if you guys want to check that out, I would really appreciate that as well. Don't forget about my stud sale. Again, this is only limited time for 48 hours. And yep, if you guys want to watch more videos from me, then please subscribe, like this video, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a good one.